Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. The Hoosiers will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Maryland's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Creates a little space, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Hoosiers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The give on the option. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Fakes to grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burns. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll go right back to him. Gets it past the marker. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And into the end zone. can. White crossed the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Indiana!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throws to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll try to pop the draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The kick is on its way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Already a solid start to this. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Maryland!
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisville.
Pulls and fires complete.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, You already throw a pick six. Now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They'll go to the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Terrapins are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight 1st quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. He wants it all. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Hoosiers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And picking up the 1st down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Dropping back, it's Baker. Here's a heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be his 2nd time. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Wood. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it inside the tag. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Terrapins!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Baker. Snags it over the middle.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Wide open downfield. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at.
He's got it inside the 30, and he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Terrapins racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy.
And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Maryland! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Stanford is putting on quite a fireworks show today, and they're loving every minute of this one right now on the phone. They're up by 21 over Wake Forest. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Burns. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Just going to keep it after the snap. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to pass. It's Baker. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Barker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bringing the heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He fires one deep down the right side. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their third possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
To the air on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking downfield very late in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Banks. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They boot it away on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll do it himself. Got the first down. What a cut. Now he's loose. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. The official says no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Toner. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Back to throw, it's Baker. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Barker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. It's Bond. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hunt is in the air on fourth down. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buys a little time. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, they're after him! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop it at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the ground, it's Burns. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. To the air, it's Baker. Release to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Burns. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 4 over Louisville. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Pulls it in. It's Burns. Touchdown, Hoosiers! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll run it. There he goes. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab inside the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Working the middle, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they regain the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Quickly complete. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. This is a designed run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Pulls and fires complete.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Looking downfield, it's Baker. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Hoosiers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Never a doubt. And they've regained the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Pass interference, defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass is knocked away, incomplete, but there is a flag, and I think the offense is going to benefit from the quarterback taking an extra shot. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. It's a one-possession game in the 4th. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point, and every second is precious. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads it left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Here he goes, the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down, they'll go to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear there's only one really good